save a life, and there may be no better example than one Middleton man who is here this morning to share his story.
Scott Kirkpatrick had a heart attack while he was driving last year, crashed into a tree, ended up having a heart transplant, needed numerous transfusions during the surgery and during his recovery. Scott and his wife, Carrie, now working with the Red Cross and volunteer Jerry Hogue this week to encourage others to donate. They are all here with us this morning to share some details. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Carrie and Scott, let me start with you. I mean, this is, we don't necessarily think that transplant patients necessarily are going to need donation, and yet when you say it like that, it seems obvious. But I guess kind of explain your path to this.
Well, I'm going to do a little bit of the talking because part of the path is that Scott was in critical condition for about 3 weeks and had breathing tube in and out, and he does have some vocal fold permanent damage. So we're working on getting the voice back because we want to get him back to choir, but it all, just started just very, very suddenly with the call. I got a call that Scott was in a serious accident and I needed to get to the hospital really as soon as possible because they weren't sure if he was going to make it. So that was quite a shocking day, but he's really come a long way, and it's a miracle. It's absolutely a miracle that he's with us today, and a big part of that is all of the work that everybody does to make sure that people that are in critical condition with car accidents and then future surgeries have the blood that they need. We did a quick research before we sat on the couch here, and it takes about 50 units of blood for anybody in an auto accident, and I think Scott's was one of those accidents that probably took up to 50 units because he actually had the jaws of life that had to get him out of the car. And if you were to see the pictures of the car, or if you happened to drive by that day on Gammon Avenue and you knew that he was alive with us today, you wouldn't doubt that it was a miracle.
So Julie, can you kind of explain your connection not only to these folks but this cause as well, and what kind of led you to go down this path with them?
Right. I've been working with Red Cross here in Dane County for 16, 17 years, and Carrie had asked me, she said, why do you do this? And I said, I don't really have a story, but Scott and people like him are why I do this. So Scott and I are in the choir together, and Scott sat in front of me, and so when I saw on a breaking news email from Channel 3 that there had been this accident and then later found out it was Scott, I thought we have to do something to, make this right.
So there's going to be a blood drive this week. I wanted to have you point out, though, Scott, really quickly, that T-shirt. What is that T-shirt about, if you can, and kind of share with us?
We did Crazy Legs this year with our team, and I walked 2 miles, which was an amazing feat for me right now.
No kidding.
But the idea behind Loving Life, it's the way I sign my emails off. And the idea that no matter if it's a cloudy day, a rainy day, or a sunny day, I'm so grateful that I love life, every part of life. So that's how I sign my emails off.
It's an awesome,
great message.
I love that T-shirt too. So if you want to help, let's share the details with people. The blood drive is going to be held this Thursday from noon until 6 o'clock at St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Middleton. That's where they all go to church together. Thank you all. Best of luck. And you said there are already 80 people signed up?
84.
Don't want to shortchange those extra 4 people. Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much.
So glad that you're feeling better.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's awesome to meet you guys too.
Thank you.
It is 6:18 right now. Coming up, we're going to be previewing